I was listening to Youngblood Brass Band constantly. And they were like huge inspiration to me. So when I knew already before then that I wanted to start a band out of school. Like, I thought maybe I'll wait a few years, and things like that. But I knew that I wanted to start that. So as soon as he said that, I said, okay, I got to get this going when I get back to New York City. That's the first thing, nothing else came into my mind.
So you go back, and then what's the next 6 months look like?
Emailing people on Facebook, calling people, hey, I'm trying to start this band, you want to be part of it? So I just reached back to all my old Manhattan School of Music homies, and I was like, hey. And then I met some people doing gigs. I met like Elena. I met Elena doing gigs. And I was like, hey, you sound amazing. You want to be part of something? And people said yes. You know what I mean? Some people said yes, and then they left. That was early on. And some people said yes, and they stayed, So, that's what the next 6 months looked like. And then we got things together pretty quickly, we used the old MSM. I was working at MSM at the time. I was working in their dorms, and we used MSM, even though we weren't going to school there, practice rooms, and we got kicked out. Like, they didn't like us in there. So we took advantage for a while.
Thanks for watching one of our videos. If you enjoyed what you saw, please click on the like and subscribe button and tell your friends. Tell your neighbors. Tell somebody.